Last decade, I have to say that we have very common interests, and especially trade, energy, all those security-related issues in the Black Sea region are very common issues of both Turkey and Russia. But on the other hand, in terms of the Ukraine or the Caucasus related issues, it seems that Turkey and Russia has differentiating interests, and time to time they do not raise their voices against each other. But in this time, especially after the Crimean issue, Turkey declared its position very openly that it's gonna work or act together with the Western allies, the traditional allies. And this is the reason that I am just saying that Turkey's and Russia's interest time to time is different, especially in terms of security-related issues and all those frozen conflicts. But all those frozen conflicts has no direct effect on Turkish-Russian relations up to that point. But the Crimean issue maybe negatively affect because it collides all those security concerns in the region. And most probably Western world, NATO allies would like to take part in all those issues. And in this case, Turkey could not say no, or we are just working together with Russia and other regional actors as well, trying to establish a regional stability. In this case, it's a little bit tough. And the sanctions, the EU and the US sanctions, NATO sanctions comes and extra sanctions imposed on Russia, then most probably Turkey has to behave together with its allies. Then it has some negative impacts on Turkish-Russian relations.
So you see potential of escalation, maybe.
Yeah, it seems so because Putin is so strong or stick to his position, and it seems that Americans, especially, very active to create some negative implications and impose some extra sanctions on Russia. If it happens, then most probably Putin or Russia responds this kind of sanctions, and it escalates the conflict most probably. Turkey seems that it's so clear on the issue of Ukraine's sovereignty and territorial integrity, and Russians must or have to understand that Turkey's position is firm, and Turkey as a NATO ally has to act in this line. And in this case, especially Crimean Tatar issue is important, and Turkey openly declares that they are just next to the Crimean Tatars. They are trying to protect Crimean Tatars' interests and well-being in this region. And this is another concern. And most probably Turkish and Russian leaders get together soon and to discuss all those detailed issues.
Last year, Davutoglu has visited Armenia, and I wonder what was the goal of the visit? Reopen negotiation process, or that was a show before 2015?
No, I don't think that it's a sort of show-off, but it's a part of Black Sea Cooperation Organization's yearly summit, and Armenia was the leader of the organization for a term, and Turkey and Davutoglu participated this conference or summit on behalf of Turkey, and he gave the same messages, or he told the same stuff to Armenian public opinion, especially after the signature and the freezing these protocols. And the message is that they are expecting something positive to make Azerbaijan satisfied, at least from Armenian side, to take some steps that makes Azerbaijan satisfied, and then try to enlarge regional cooperation. Of course, he is very aware of the fact that it is not possible under those circumstances. Armenia's priorities are much more different, but Turkey establishes so close relations with Azerbaijan, and he reiterated all those issues. And I don't think that it's a sort of sign to show Turkey's position to Armenian public opinion before 2015, the anniversary of genocide. Especially after the signature of those protocols, Turkish government make Nagorno-Karabakh as a sort of priority issue in terms of the normalization of relations between Turkey and Armenia. And it seems that it's a sort of frozen conflict, and I don't see any prospect both in Azerbaijan and in Armenia to reach an agreement on Nagorno-Karabakh issue, and therefore I don't see any prospect in terms of Turkey's normalization processes in the coming future. I don't expect so much. Most probably society-to-society relations, people-to-people relations are getting better day by day, and ordinary citizens started to learn about each other, and we have some information regarding our history and all those developments last century, and these are positive developments. And it's now easy to discuss all those issues in Turkey. Previously it was not possible to discuss, and most probably there are kinds of developments in Armenian society as well. Armenians started to discuss Turkey and Turks much more in detail with the day before. Therefore, it's an important development. But from the political side, I don't see any prospect. All those parties turned again geopolitics and geopolitical discussions, and this Crimean issue contributed negatively as well. And all those parties are so silent, and they have to. I think we have to wait for at least 2 years, and because this year, early next year, will be election year in Turkey, and Turkish authorities keep silent, and therefore busy with all those electoral processes, and they don't care all those developments so much, which means I don't expect any positive prospect.